Over the last few months, we have all been bombarded with the news that the world is heading into a recession. And guess what? It's here.
Breaking news on the economy this morning.
Well, the UK is bracing for major spending cuts.
UK house prices fell more sharply than expected.
Interest rates have gone up very highly on mortgages.
Staying with the UK, where housing market dynamics are changing.
The UK is having a house price correction.
The government's going to tax millions more people on their income.
You know, people have been talking a lot about recession recently.
But what they don't tell you is this. More millionaires are made during a recession than at any other point in time. In 2009, after the last big recession, over 17% of new millionaires were made. Let me tell you the 4 pillars of property that I am going to be using in 2023 to increase my wealth. And if you guys follow the same path, you will be able to start your journey or help progress your journey where you are. So let's get into this video. Number one of my top pillars of property is deal sourcing. Now, what is deal sourcing? Simply explained, it is where you find a deal, whether that be land, commercial or residential, and you negotiate a price that suits what an investor wants to pay. You then sell it on to an investor for a fee that you charge for your services. And that is the easiest way to explain deal sourcing. Securing and finding deals isn't as easy as loading up your computer and searching Rightmove. The best way to source deals is direct to vendor below market value. This is where the profits are for your investors. You have to find the deal. You have to secure the deal with negotiations. You have to make sure it adds up for what your investor is looking for. This is seriously lucrative. Now, you can charge as a beginner anything from £1,000 to £3,000 per deal. And as you get more experience, this will increase. Huge cash flow, absolutely fantastic. We here at the Property Circle have our own sourcing division. You can co-source with us. We are experts in deal sourcing. This is an absolutely fantastic way to keep the cash flow flowing, and also a great way to build up a cash pot for you guys to jump into the next pillar of my property journey. Number 2, property flipping. This is where you buy a property, you add value, you sell it for a profit, or you buy a property that is below market value and you sell it for a profit. Sounds easy? Well, if it was, wouldn't everybody be doing it? When flipping houses, the more experience you get, the easier it becomes. The bigger network you have, the more opportunities you get. You will always face problems in the property industry. It's how you deal with those problems which will define whether you will become successful or not. Now, I bet you're thinking, why would I buy a house in a recession if the property market is falling? Well, here's some of the reasons why you would. During a recession, people are always trying to sell their homes. The cost of living is increasing, mortgage payments are rising, and people want out. This is a great opportunity to grab yourself a bargain. And a house ultimately becomes a problem. What does that mean? It means that you get a below market value deal. Hopefully you can add value to it by renovating or adding space, meaning that you get a bigger profit margin. Houses will always sell. They are always in demand. You just have to make sure that you've done your due diligence and the numbers add up all the time. Number 3, the BRRR strategy. What is it? Well, you buy a house, you renovate it, you refinance it, then you rent it out. It's exactly the same process as flipping, apart from the end decision. You don't sell, you rent. Now, why would you do the BRRR strategy whilst we're in a recession and interest rates are rising? Well, let me explain. If you look at house prices over the last 50 years, the trend is every 10 years, house prices double. This is what we call capital appreciation. When you first decide to use the BRRR strategy and you believe it's for you, you need to make sure that you can afford to keep the property at the end. You need to make sure that your rental income covers your mortgage. You need to understand that interest rates are rising, so your mortgage payments are going to be higher, and the mortgage companies implement a stress test and that this is sufficient for your BRRR. This means that your profits on your rental might not be as high as they was pre-2023. You will be eligible for a new interest rate, hopefully, when they start declining in a few years' time. Then your rental will become more profitable, plus you get the capital appreciation. One of the big things that you guys need to understand, in this market, the rental market is crazy. They are going through the roof. So rents are going up. This needs to be taken into account. There, you can do your numbers, do your due diligence, and maybe you can still make a great profit. Number 4, you need to get educated and you need to network. I am going to be doing so much of this. I do it every day, but 2023, I will be networking so much more, and I'm always learning, guys. Every single day, I learn something new. Before you guys sit at home and go, I am going to be the next property millionaire, which every single one of you has the ability to do, the one thing you need to concentrate on is education. You need to get educated in the different types of strategies there are in the property world. You need to know what you are doing. Follow people that you see are doing what you want to do. This is so important. Education is key. Property isn't easy, and any mistake that you make in the property world can be seriously expensive. So you need to get around the right people and you need to get the education so you don't make these expensive mistakes. You have to expose yourself to different learning strategies. You need to read books. You need to watch videos. You need to attend networking events. I can't express how important these are for your journey. If you go out into the world of property and you don't have education, you don't have a network, and you have no idea what you're doing, the chances of you losing money are literally 99% out of 100. Property is a people's game. Have you ever heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? By actively attending networking events, you're putting yourself in a room with people that you wouldn't usually be around. You have no idea who that person you're standing next to or talking to is. Doors can be opened very, very easily at networking events. You have to get comfortable at being uncomfortable. Recessions are tough for everybody, so you have to work hard. You have to put yourself in a position to take advantage of what is going on. With all the negativity around the recession online and in the news, I am here to tell you this is the best opportunity for you to grow your business or build a portfolio. Remember this, guys, you have to work hard and you have to dream big. For those who are new to the channel, I'm Steve Hamilton. Please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, smash the like button, and I will see you soon for another video.